Welcome to my videocast. I will be using the following tools and 5 topics, starting off with websites. As you can see, I have used Codio, where I have updated and installed my elements within Codio. In addition to this, the main server I have used is Google App Engine, which uses the cloud as software as a service platform. Google App Engine enables me to upload my website onto the server. Now I'll be exploring security. Security has been explored within this project, as I have enclosed security through my login page, where I have created my login page on a local server which requests for the user to input some information such as your email ID. As you have seen, I have entered my information and I have access to the login page. Furthermore, other forms of security I have used is security that comes within the cloud. For example, my project is an open source project, therefore the content is available to all. However, content such as the data entities that are inserted are secured as only I have access to them. However, stuff like my website are viewable to everyone. CRUD and NoSQL. I have used CRUD within the project in several ways. First, the C within CRUD stands for create. I have done this by creating a website and uploading on the server. However, I have also used R, which is read. I have carried this out as the content within my server is being read, for example, the language such as Python, which is what I've written my code in, the HTML and the CSS, which enables me to print elements such as hello world. I have also used D, which stands for delete. I have embedded this within the project. As I have displayed, I'm able to delete data entered within the database. However, the one aspect of CRUD I have not used is update, which is what U stands for. If I was to implement this, I would like to update the data that I have entered if any changes were made, rather than me manually always changing the data. Inputting data from a web page to the store, including validations. When doing this, I had to consider elements such as App Engine's procedure of only having 1 GB of memory that is free content. Moreover, the data that is entered is also known as entities. Entities are aspects that contain properties which can be names or values. It goes into sections and is used Python. This connects to Google App Engine. Accessing and displaying data in a web page. Following one of my lab sheets, I was able to access and display data. I was able to do this through GitLab, as I was able to provide another user permission to access the content that I had created on GitLab. And at the same time, we would push and pull the information that is there, that depending on who's doing what. I will be now exploring the technical part of the project. Overall, it appears the topic covered in the video all work very closely to each other. Moreover, by using Ginger as a template, I was able to create a consistent structure within the website. When uploading this on the server, this was important as no one wants to constantly write something from scratch constantly. This is known as a template inheritance. Furthermore, Ginger is able to support the content as it can generate any text-based templates such as HTML. This is essential due to the fact when working on a web page with 100 more pages, you don't want to constantly go back and forth and change all little elements of code that is constantly throughout the website, as this is time consuming. Moreover, through the topic I have understood CRUD is important due to the fact it works alongside with implementation, as it focuses on all the general aspects such as changing multiple properties. Updating is essential, as no company would wish to make changes individually, as it is highly time consuming and impractical. An example of an organization is BBC, as they have several websites where changes are happening all in one go. Furthermore, another aspect I have covered is who has access and why. This depends on what level your website is actually working on. I will be exploring this through the example of a company, such as a big organization like BBC. The content that is being uploaded will be done through several different people. Therefore, several different people have access and are able to implement at the same time. This can be difficult if there was no restrictions provided. However, all this goes through the process of read, write, and execute. This is important as every big or small website goes through this, whether it's on a local server or a hosted server, when this occurs, it is grouped into 4 sections, which enables you to understand how permission works within a website or any application that is uploaded. Additionally, as you can see from the diagram, content within a website fall into certain sections, which are directory, owner, group, and users. These are the key essential parts of a website, or files, or for a file and the folders, that require permission on who can work on it to carry out any implementation. The basic concept is the file owner has read and write permission, whereas users who view content such as the website only have the read permission, as you wouldn't want anyone editing your website, as it's not an ideal idea if your users are able to change elements such as all the content on the website. This is the overall concept of accessing and displaying, as there are limitations presented, such as what a person can do and carry out when the person is a user, or a different set of rules apply when the person is the creator. Thank you for watching the video.